Hello there folks, SeKo Starcraft bringing you Game 3 of the ZOTAC Cup Finals, number 156. We've got Hyun up against GungFuBanda. I don't know why I have to say that with some really bad Asian accent. I just don't really have a choice in the matter, I think. The series is tied 1-1. Really strong play from GungFu in the second game. I think he really actually managed to play better than Hyun, which is very surprising for me because I know how good Hyun can play, but I don't know anything about GungFu. And in the first game, I think that GungFu had a great strategy. It's just that Hyun managed to just squeak out what he needed to. Mouse, come back. To keep ahead. So in Game 3, we'll see if they change it up a little bit. Both games have been very macro-focused. Excuse me, no real action until the second base has really gone down and finished. I'll speed it up slightly here at the beginning because I am predicting it to be a fairly similar safe opening. Every time, obviously, it's been just a pool first, as is standard. We have seen the Protoss succeed once and fail once at blocking well for a while. He's got to try to keep a tighter circle. The first game he made too wide of a circle, and the Zerg player was able to more easily drop down a hatch. I like how the drone kind of makes kung fu sounds when it does hit, as he is attacking stuff. No block here out of the Protoss player. It is a Forge first. There's actually a Nexus before Forge. This is super greedy, and Hyun is going to scout this. He does have 4 lings on the way. These will be down there on the other side of the map before that cannon is finished. 2 more being made as well. So I'm actually expecting there to be some good pressure out of our Protoss player, because there is no gateway. There's no gateway first. There's not going to be a Zealot. He is going to have to try to get down a cannon, and it might be worthwhile for him to try to get a pylon block down, just to make sure. I've watched a game very recently with TLO versus a Protoss player, and in this exact same situation managed to get 4 lings up here really fast and essentially just win the game. We only have 2 up here right now, which will not be enough to cancel out the cannon, but he will get in here just fine. He'll just run into the main. I thought he might actually go for some bigger pressure, but instead we just see a really fast third base. 4 lings did get into here, so they'll be able to do... Whoop, almost got surrounded there. He'll be a little bit of a jerk here for a bit. A little damage on, costing a little mining time, costing the probes to bounce around a little bit. All this is just costing the Protoss player APM and costing it minerals. It's really difficult because you want to defend this, but the more probes you pull off, the more it's actually costing you. What you also want to do if a Zerg player is if you see one probe kind of stray from the herd, it's just like that wounded gazelle that's kind of, you know, straying behind the rest of the pack. Try to attack those ones down. It always works better. You're probably going to see nothing but some really heavy droning up here out of our Zerg player for a little bit. Still have 2 Zerglings alive, but now that there's a Zealot... Oh, he did snipe a probe and actually kept both alive. That's a good thing about playing with your life bars always going on your units, is that you'll have the opportunity to see which units are weakest. Looks like the Protoss player lost the Zerglings in the midst of that. Let's see if they sneak in for another quick attack. And he did get another one as well. Really good, solid play there out of Hyun. Damn. A few more Zerglings in here, but the wall is open. But he'll probably end up losing 3 lings on... Oh, did his speed just finish up? Is he even doing speed? No, that's why I thought they looked like they had speed for a second. That's enough lings that there's no wall at the front. Oh, wow. That pylon's in the worst place possible. They're going to have to run back to the safety of the cannon. More delayed time on the mining. He's just going to run into the main because there is only a single Zealot in here. He can either focus down the Zealot or try to target down probes. Looks like he's trying to focus down the Zealot, but he's going to lose most of his... Yeah, he lost almost all of his Zerglings trying to take down that Zealot, and the Zealot didn't even die. It is costing more mining time here, but he didn't really get a lot done. Oh, yeah, not quite enough there. 1 probe out on the map. Let's look at the units tab here. Pretty good lead on workers. It's not that he killed a lot of workers. Let's see how many he actually got. He only got 4. He just cost a lot of mining time by having those there. Back on this side, layers on the way. How many gas do we have? 2 gas. These ones are about to finish up. Hasn't taken the ones in his main yet. Which is kind of surprising for me. I've noticed that a lot of pro players are taking these gases super late. Now I know in the early game you like taking these ones because you can usually deny scouting, so they don't know how many gases you technically have. But at this point of the game, what you'll do is run out of workers in your main base, because the mineral patches will all mine out, but your gases will sit there mining for essentially the rest of the game. Who knows, maybe that's a good thing. I couldn't say for sure. Pylons sitting down around the map now. +1's just about to finish up. We saw a lot of zealot pressure coming out from our Protoss player. Dark Shrine too. Looks like we got a little bit cheesy McCheese happening. He is going to warp in a bunch of +1 zealots, and +2 is already started. At this point, I think the Zerg player should be okay. There's lots of zealots out now. Speed's about to finish, and even roaches are here. Oh, wait. Did he scout that? He's already got an overseer. No, he didn't, but he did see the Twilight Council. So Twilight would either mean he's going Blink or he's going DTs, so I'm pretty sure that Hyun just wanted to play safe. Very, very smart. He knows where to scout for these pylons. Not much at the front here to really defend. The force field does get thrown down to stop that. Roaches are on the way. Hyun has out as many workers as he probably needs at this point, so now he's really going to start busting out a lot of attacking units, I would assume. You don't know, a few more workers still. Oh man, the lings got inside. There are 2 cannons here. One will get focused down pretty fast. The second one should as well. No use warping in DTs right now because there is the overseer here. You could probably focus that down. It's not really as big of a deal. Has to try and save that overseer. Oh, targeting this down just before +2 finishes. That worked out really well. I think Hyun's okay to be trading somewhat cost and effectively here, just to be able to put the Protoss so much on the back foot. First Immortal does pop out though. This is definitely going to help. I don't know if he'll be able to shut down this attack completely. Oh, looks like he will focus down the Immortal. And that's GG with these links coming in. Pretty good timing out of our Zerg player there. Just didn't able to get in early enough harassment from the Protoss. So the Zerg just got up to so many drones so fast. That wasn't a very close game compared to the other ones. I think Hyun's got his stride back a little bit more with these games. Anyways, we're off to game 4, ladies and gentlemen, so stay tuned.